Hey everybody, it's the Metal. I'm going out for, I guess, an early evening walk. I don't know. Trying to remember what time it is. Had the tabletop RPG session earlier today. And now my mom is like, hey, I don't have anything to drink over here. And apparently water's not good. So can you go run down to the store and get me something to drink? And I'm like, sure, I guess I could go for a walk. Why not? And that's what we're heading out. I don't know how well you could tell with the camera, because I don't know how much it like tries to correct for things and stuff like that. But at least from my eyesight, it looks like Silent Hill outside. Like it is really, really foggy, really dim. And it's probably just the moisture reacting with the light to my eyes. It looks a little bit clearer through the camera. But I can't see anything that's like more than 50 yards in front of me. So that's fun. Overall, I'm having a pretty good day. Almost nobody showed up to our session. We had like half the team. And only because one person showed up late. We knew one guy wasn't going to show up. I have no idea what happened with the other two. One was probably busy with family. The other guy, I would just assume, slept through it, as in because that's kind of normal now. We do start pretty early, I guess, for people like me who stay up all night. Because I'll stay up until like, literally until the morning. Like sometimes it'll be 8, 9 o'clock when I go to sleep. Because I just work best at that time. Nobody bothers you. And I don't know. I think I've always been spec'd for this, right? I'm kind of nocturnal. I've had insomnia since like elementary school. And I never had to force myself to be awake throughout the day. I was always alert, but I was a lot more awake at night. And I had to force myself to be asleep at night if possible. Very, very little sleep during school, schooling life. But I kind of have been trying to force myself, at least on the days I need to be up at noon, to be asleep by 4. And it gives me about 8 hours of sleep if I stay asleep the whole time. I probably don't. More often than not, I don't. But yeah, pretty chill session. Only went 2 hours. See, now here's the thing. They complain when our longer sessions go for like 4 hours, right? We go from like noon to 4. There's been, or not noon to 4, 2 to 4. Been a couple times that we've gone to like 6:30. And I get it. If you're not used to it, that does seem like, this seems like a lot. But offline in the past, when I've ran campaigns for like any type of tabletop, mostly D&D. Up until now, I haven't really had any experience with things that aren't D&D. But running any type of tabletop in the past, you're used to, at minimum, a 6-hour session, sometimes even up to 8. Where I think once I've even probably ran like a 10, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I don't really keep track of time. You just know that you show up kind of early. You're probably going to take a quick break for lunch while you're there, and then you'll probably go until dinner time, you know? And one of the reasons you do that, and you do it like once a week, is because you're only meeting once a week. And you don't really get anything done otherwise. Like, people wonder why they're spending a year on a campaign that probably should have been a much less time. Well, if you're skipping every other week because some people don't show up, and then you only spend like a couple hours in the session, you're never going to get anything done. And I get it. Some people don't have the time. Some people don't have the patience or attention span to sit in a campaign for that long, like in a single session. But hey, you're just gonna have to deal with not getting anything done. Oh, dogs. Anyway, this was kind of just a quickie. I guess 5 minutes is a quickie because that's how long it took me to go from the street I was on. Because I kind of started in the corner, so I skipped you guys the whole street. But from the street I'm on right down to the corner store. And yeah, kind of have to turn you off before I get in. So I'll catch you guys later.